Oh, yes, we're getting into it, baby. We are going to be talking about the Traitors. Now, if you don't know what the heck I'm talking about, I'm going to give you a brief synopsis, okay? The Traitors is streamed on Peacock, the streaming service, yeah. Duh. Okay. And it's a competition reality series hosted by Alan Cumming based on the Dutch show De Traitors. I think I said that right. It's set in a remote Scottish castle, and the show brings together a mix of reality TV stars and everyday contestants to compete in a game of deception and strategy. The players work together to complete missions and build a prize pot, but hidden among them are traitors who secretly plot to eliminate faithful contestants. Each night, the traitors secretly murder a faithful while the group votes daily to banish someone they suspect. The goal for the faithful is to eliminate all the traitors before the end. If a traitor is left, they steal all the prize money. Now, when I tell you this show is filled with psychological manipulation, alliances, and dramatic betrayals, I am not lying to you, my friend. And if you're still not getting the concept, if you're a gamer and you've ever played Among Us, you know what I'm talking about. The Traitors is exactly like Among Us. They share a core gameplay concept, right? It's deception and social deduction. In The Traitors, a few contestants secretly play as traitors while the rest are faithful. Similarly, in Among Us, some players are secretly imposters while others are crewmates. In both, the traitors / the imposters work behind the scenes to eliminate others. In The Traitors, faithful contestants are murdered overnight, just like crewmates in Among Us are killed during gameplay. And it's the same concept with like group discussions and voting, right? Players in both games must engage in discussion to identify and eliminate the hidden saboteurs. In The Traitors, contestants vote to banish a player daily, while Among Us has emergency meetings, right, where players vote to eject suspected imposters. Both require the traitors and/or the imposters to manipulate, lie, and mislead others to avoid detection, while faithful / crewmates must analyze behavior and spot inconsistencies to survive. The main difference is that The Traitors is a slow burn reality competition with psychological mind games, while Among Us is a fast-paced multiplayer game with real-time action. Wait. Before we get into the juiciness, baby, before we start spilling the tea, I think a quick introduction is needed. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for clicking on today's video. I am so excited for you guys to watch this one. The Traitors is such an iconic TV show for me, and I would truly hate for it to fall out of sync, so this is why I'm making this video. But I just had a brain fart. The content I make is a mix between celebrity gossip, reality TV star rants, and just a little under the table talk with my girls and guys, you know. On this channel, I really want to create a safe forum for all of us to have a conversation. I've already had to block a few people just because I feel like the energy is off. I'm all for having your own opinion, expressing your own thoughts, but let's do it in a respectful manner. Please and thank you. If you want to fact check me, girl, go ahead and do so, but let's do it politely. That's like one of my pet peeves is people correcting me and acting like I should already know the information. Sometimes I do research on these videos, sometimes I don't. There's no disclaimer, you know, don't take my word as fact. If I mess up a few dates, if I screw up a few names, let your girl go easy. You know, don't dog me in the comments being like, well, actually, it was this date. Bruh, chill. Is it really that serious? But anyway, that's it for my introduction. Let's hop right into the video. Now, in all honesty, I do not want the traitors to suffer the same fate as Among Us has, which is, falling off? Now, some of you might be like, oh, Among Us hasn't fallen off. I play it every day. Bro, chill. Look, it doesn't have as much hype as it did in the beginning, and you know it. And right now we're on season 3 of The Traitors, and Throughout the different seasons, they have included and incorporated a few twists. One of the twists that I do actually really like is the turncoat twist, which is when a faithful can be secretly recruited into the traitors mid-game. The recruitment happens in secret, but the faithful turned traitor must play carefully to avoid raising suspicion. Now, I'm 1,000% sure when they added this twist, it just set the paranoia up to a million, bro, because now faithfuls can't be 100% sure of their allies, and traitors get fresh blood when their numbers are low. I do have a few suggestions on twists that they can incorporate. The first one that I thought of is called the ghost vote. Not completely unheard of, but I feel like it would be so cool in this game. It's when one of the banished players, faithful or traitor, gets to cast a secret vote the next round table before fully leaving the game. If they were faithful, this could create chaos. If they were a traitor, it's one last chance to manipulate the game. Another one that I thought of is called the sabotage card. So this would be a once per season ability where the traitors can force a failed mission, making it look like a faithful messed up on purpose. Now, this would increase distrust among faithfuls and help shift suspicion away from the traitors. I think some advantages should be given to faithfuls as well, even though, in my opinion, they have the easier job. All they have to do is not look suspicious and check out who does. But one of the ideas I came up with is called the twin vote. So in this concept, it can only be used once per season. And in this, the faithfuls can choose 2 people to be voted out instead of 1. So after a particularly tense round table, the faithfuls are given the power to double banish. They vote as usual, but this time the 2 players with the highest votes are both eliminated. But here's the thing, I think it should be a twist within a twist. I don't think that the faithfuls should know that it's going to be a double banishment. I think the only people who should know that it will be a double banishment would be the traitors, which I guess it would make it like a traitor a traitor advantage. It wouldn't be a faithful advantage, right? So yeah, the traitors are the only ones who know that it'll be a double banishment, but the faithfuls will be given a hint of double banishment by just, doubling up different objects in the house. Maybe a portrait is doubled. Maybe there's a secret number on Alan's outfit of the day, stuff like that. If this is used correctly, this could take out 2 traitors at once. But if it's used recklessly, 2 faithfuls could be lost. It could speed up the process of eliminating traitors, and it forces a more intense discussion. Okay, now one twist that I think will be extra beneficial to the faithfuls would be called the traitor's dilemma, right? So the faithfuls can force a secret vote among the traitors, making them turn on each other. The faithfuls can trigger a traitor's dilemma. I want it to be the hardest challenge that you give these people, okay? Because we're getting out a traitor at the end of the day, right? If the faithfuls win that challenge, okay, the traitors are secretly forced to vote among themselves, and the person with the most votes is immediately exposed at the round table and eliminated. If there's a tie, nothing happens. But now the traitors know they are divided, right? And I think at the most, there's gonna be 3 traitors, so I don't think it would be most likely a tie, unless traitor A votes for traitor B votes for traitor A, and traitor C votes for themselves. I don't know. So, just like adding different twists to amp up the game would be super beneficial to them. I feel like one of the downfalls of Among Us was that it suffered from oversaturation and lack of major updates. They're doing better nowadays. They've added a few maps, a few new roles, but they could do more, and the traders can avoid this by spacing out seasons strategically, building up hype with teasers and ensuring quality over quantity. I also think that one of the biggest factors in the trader's success today and how it will keep on being successful is its cast, right? Keeping it fresh, dynamic, and engaging is essential to avoiding a decline in viewership. A well-crafted cast not only makes the show more entertaining, but also enhances the psychological warfare and strategic gameplay. And I honestly think to keep the game compelling, there needs to be a mix of players who approach the game logically and those who play based on emotion and intuition. And why that would work and why it always works is strategists create high-level gameplay and make smart moves. Emotional players bring intense drama, betrayal, and explosive moments. The clash between these two types makes every roundtable discussion completely unpredictable. I also think that they should really bring back the celebrities versus regular players for like hybrid seasons. It pits famous, socially savvy players against everyday masterminds. Fans get to see relatable, normal people outplaying seasoned reality stars, and it could lead to unexpected alliances. I think we can all agree that the most exciting players are those who defy expectations. The show should intentionally cast people who seem like they play one way but end up doing the opposite. So, say a grandmother in her 70s who turns out to be the most ruthless traitor of all, or a bodybuilder or pro athlete who everyone assumes will be dominant but struggles with the mind games, or let's say a TikTok influencer who everyone dismisses as clueless but is actually extremely manipulative. But yeah, I'm very big on like mid-season shakeups and like sudden game-changing events. So maybe like halfway through the season, you could introduce not a new player, but a player that's been there the whole time as the hidden traitor who has been undercover the whole time. So like when the traitors are going into the turret to like decide who to murder that night, they vote and they murder the person they want to murder. The next night, the hidden traitor murders a person, but the traitors, you know what I'm talking about, the traitors think they voted who they want to murder, but the next morning it's not who they murdered, it's who the hidden it's y'all know what I'm saying, it's who the hidden traitor chose to murder. You know what I'm saying? That could work. That could be, and they will be completely shocked. They'll be like, what the heck? That's not what we planned for. I also think a second chance twist could be immaculate, but I feel like those are so like overdone, like in movies and stuff. Like I don't think I would want to see that on a TV show. And you know, The Traitors has been a massive hit because it taps into something primal, you know, the thrill of deception, social deduction, and psychological warfare. The show combines elements of classic reality competitions like Survivor and Big Brother, the paranoia of mafia-style party games, and the strategic intensity of modern deception games like Among Us. Its success comes from high-stake mind games, a strong cast, and an immersive cinematic setting. But like any reality competition, stagnation is a risk. So to avoid decline in interest, the Traitors needs to keep evolving, adding unexpected twists, and raising the stakes to keep audiences engaged. Just a side note, have you guys noticed like the editing for the confessionals this season? The editing, they are making like, I don't know what's going on. Who's ever editing the confessionals, I don't know if it's to add like an eerie kind of ghostly feeling, but it's like their eyes are completely white, skin is nice and smooth, their teeth are as white as snow, bro. I don't think that looks natural. That creeps me out a little bit. Am I the only one who gets creeped out by that? Like I don't really like the confessional look. I think we should go for a natural look, maybe more ominous, dark colors, shades, you know what I'm saying? I just thought that was weird. I thought I should bring that up. You know, the rules are easy to understand. Traitors murder, faithfuls try to catch them, and banishment is the only way to win. The simplicity allows room for deep strategy, deception, and social manipulation, unlike game shows that rely on puzzles or luck. The Traitors is entirely about human behavior, which makes it universally relatable. You know, they won an Emmy. They just need to keep introducing new mechanics each season. They need to keep bringing in unexpected casting choices. Consider hybrid seasons that mix celebrities and regular players. If The Traitors can consistently surprise its audience while staying true to its core premise, it has the potential to become a long-running reality TV phenomenon. And trust me, I need more Traitors in my life, bro. I need it. I'm not a toxic person whatsoever, but I love this show for some reason. It is my kryptonite. But those are my thoughts on what I would add, what I feel like would enhance the experience of The Traitors. And I don't know. Do you guys have any ideas? Like any twists that you would like to add to the show? Or do you think it's fine how it is? Let me know in the comments below. All right, guys. And that was it for today's video on The Traitors. You know what I'm saying? He says it best. I suck. Who doesn't like a proper Scottish accent? That's not even Scottish. Like I'm butchering it like I do everything in my life. So, and again, thank you guys so much for watching my videos. I know long formatted videos are not the norm nowadays. I know you have your pick of the litter when it comes to content creators. So the fact that you sat down, put in your Bluetooth if you have them, and just watched my video or even just listen to it while you're doing like your daily chores. I really appreciate it, and it doesn't go unnoticed. Make sure to take care of yourself. We're living in a very unpredictable time right now, so I really want to stress that. Take care of yourself, be cautious, be proactive, and stay safe. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Take care of yourself.